Hi, I'm the mother of Farati Batingolo. She wants me to answer some questions. And number one, my own definition of duty. Duty is not only a responsibility, but it also an obligation. Duty of parents toward their child never end. They go on forever, although their form might change. As a parent, we try to provide our children with food, shelter, good education, comfort, happiness, excellent guidance, and help children become a better person in life. Number two, what does it mean to be a parent? For me, the word parent would simply be easy. Parenting means raising a child or children from babyhood to adulthood in an environment of nurturance, support, encouragement, direction, guidance, and love. Becoming a parent is harder. Parenting is diverse, broad, complex, complicated, confusing, difficult, confrontational, and at times just plain tiring. Some of us are better equipped than others to take on the job of parenting. For the most part, parents fall back on what they intuitively know or decide to self-educate on what they don't. The duties of parents toward their children are teach them right guidance. Parents teach their children the correct guidance with proper and right guidance. A child will do well in his or her life, or he or she will go on the right path, and his or her life will turn for the better. Next, teach the difference between right and wrong. A child is very naive and innocent. He or she is unable to understand the measures and patterns of this world. Third, unconditional and selfless love. This is the basic responsibility of the parents is to provide a child with unconditional and selfless love that has no bounds. It is the job of the parents to fill their child's life completely with so much love that it has no beginning and end. Next, provide moral and emotional support because some of the major responsibilities of the parents are to provide moral and emotional support to their children. They need to always be there for their children no matter what and give them all kinds of moral and emotional support. A child needs to know that no matter what difficulty he or she faces in his or her life, he or she will always have their parents back for them. Next, make a child feel safe and loved. This is the primary duty of the parent to ensure that the child is safe and secure around them. Next, good education. This is the most important responsibility of a parent to ensure that their children gets good education from the childhood itself. Next, give them courage and confidence. Kids are always apprehensive of things. They need to be boosted up regularly. Next, biggest cheerleader. A child always expects their parents to bask in their glory. Next, teach the child to accept both success and failures equally. Parents have to play the role of guides for their children. They need to teach them that in life they have to face both success and failures equally. If they will succeed sometimes, they might also fail at times. The lastly, duties of our parents, teach them to take life's all teaching as inspiration. They must understand that each time something happens in their lives, it is a kind of motivation for them and be inspired by it. They must learn all the lessons that the life teaches and be inspired by them. Number 3 question. As a rule and duty as a parent or guardian, which aspect do I prioritize the most? The most is to teach them a right guidance because as I As I said before, when a child teaches them with proper and right guidance, a child will do well in his or her life and also giving them a good education. This is the most important that the parents ensure their children gets good education for their future. Number 4, is there any time in their rules and duty as a parents that they feel like quitting and why? For me as a single parent is heaps harder sometimes. I probably find myself exhausted and frustrated at times. They are extremely expensive and I must work harder to provide for them with seemingly little appreciation at times. However, when I see my child peacefully, I realize how much I love them and I said everything is worth it. Number 5, for them, what is a good parent and do they consider themselves good parents about duties and they uphold? For me, a good parents aim to develop in children character traits like independence, self-direction, honesty, self-control, kindness, and cooperation. To that end, good parenting creates a foundation for a child healthy, positive development. Good parenting also involves parents living their lives as a role models. Do I consider myself as a good parent? I'm not perfect, but as I raise my daughter, I try my best to be a good mother to her and also a role model to her. Thank you and God bless.